Hello, I'm O Speaks. If you're new here, please like, subscribe, share. What's going on, Free J? What's going on, Miss Lovey? John, what's going on, sir? How you doing? Um, Today I'm going back to my theme that I've been kind of following for the last few lives. Um, the title of today's live is "Athletes, Stars, and Influencers: Roles in the Feminization of Young Men, Young Black Men." Um, I want to start with a disclaimer because it can easily see I could see how people can see what I've been doing as uh, homophobic, as against the community, as uh, just talking about something I don't like. And that's kind of what it is. But the only thing I don't like about it is involving children and young people and influencing kids to do things that I don't believe to be right. So when I see a lot of the alphabet communities actions, not all of them, and not even most of them, to be honest with you, I need to speak on this stuff. I just have to because it's important, and I don't like imposition, which is forcing other people to accept what I'm doing, and that's what we're seeing. So when you think of the term mafia, um, the Italian mafia, uh, Irish mafia, whatever kind of mafia, you're thinking of a very small group of criminals. So when you hear me talk about the alphabet mafia, that is what I'm talking about. I'm not talking about the whole community. I'm not going to say all Italian people are in the mafia, right? That would be insane. So when I'm talking about the alphabet mafia, it's the exact same thing. I'm talking about mostly the T's, which is why when you hear me say it now, I typically would just say alphabets or I'll say LGB. Uh, but there's a small section of that group, the T's and the pluses. When you get into the pluses, we don't even know what that means. That's when you start getting into the PDFs and all that kind of stuff. I don't accept it at all. I really, really don't. What's what do you say? You look like took a break. No, no, no. I'm at home, man. I'm upstairs. I've been playing with the background and all that stuff. Appreciate it, but no, no, I'm not in a hotel. So when I'm talking about this stuff, again, it can be interpreted in a way that it's not meant and it's not um, being conveyed in any way. I have no issue with people who are consenting adults doing whatever they want to do. Just don't try to force me to accept it or be a part of it or even talk about it. And don't put it on the kids. Those are my limits. When you start trying to impose what you do on me, I don't like it. I don't even care if it's mountain climbing. If you like to climb mountains, cool. I don't want to hear about it all day. It's none of my business. And if you try to force me to watch videos on it, we got a problem. It's like, all right, man. I already told you this is not my thing, man. What are we doing here? So, with that preface, the next disclaimer is going to be on influencers. I don't have an issue with the young kids. This is what they're doing. It's kind of been around a long time, but I still have the right, reserve the right to question why they're influencing and what and how they're going about it. So when I talk about these influencers today, it's no knock on them. They're doing what they're getting paid a lot of money to do. But again, I'm just going to question why they're doing it and uh, wondering why no one really talks about it, or it doesn't feel like anyone's talking about it. I'm sure there are people talking about it, but there's just some things I'm not going to get. I'm older than them. I get it. You know, when my daughters were coming up, they would watch stuff and listen to music, and I'm just like, I don't understand it. Um, Even if you look at like online pranks, right? And a lot of these people started out in pranks too, but I don't get a lot of the pranks that they do. I'm like, this is not funny. Like, this is dangerous. I see people going into the hood saying things that could sound like it's confrontational and say, "Oh no, 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 this is a prank." And I'm like, I just hope that that never happens to me because I don't see the humor in it. And just because you say no, 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 it's just a prank, that doesn't stop what you said to me or did to me, and it can be a problem. I didn't grow up like that. There's even a dude going way back, maybe even the MySpace days. The dude Tyrone, I'm Tyrone, and he would slap stuff out of people's hands and just disrespect them. And it's like, I pray. I never come across this dude, and he does something like this. Now he's older now. I'm sure that would never happen, but he would try to intimidate people because he was big and say, "I'm Tyrone," and boom, knock something out of their hand or push them, and it's like, I'm sorry, I can't. I don't understand it. So this has been going on forever. Um, so what I'm talking about today, again, it's not everybody. It's a very specific group, and when I talk about specific people, it's not really a knock on them. I just don't like how they're moving sometimes. With all that said, let's start my presentation. Let's go. Bam, bam. Why? Why? This always happens. Here we go. Stars and influences. All right. This thing that went fast. Man, that went fast. Sorry. Let me rewind it. This kid, and I'm not saying that in a disrespectful way, he's just young. He's like 20, 25. His name's Kai Sanat. Across different platforms, like Twitch, he's got like 18, 20 million followers or subscribers, whatever they call it on Twitch. I don't game. I mean, I game, but I don't do it online, and I don't watch online streaming like that. YouTube, he's got two different platforms. He's got one that's got like 13 and one that's got like 8 million subscribers. IG, 15 million subscribers. So across the board, we're looking at around 45, 50 million people will get an alert that this young man is up speaking about something or streaming or talking about something. And that's what I mean when I'm talking about influencers. Massive, massive, massive following. All power to them. The kid's making a lot of money. A lot of money. About a year ago, I think it was about a year ago. See, I may have a date somewhere. I don't have it. Yeah, so August of last year, the bottom of this video, it says it. So August of last year, this happened.
Your shit is over there.
I'm just washing my body, bro.
In front of me.
What you mean? Stop being weird, bro. We bros, bro. That's what bros do. You ever take a shower with your homeboy?
No.
Why?
Cuz, that's ass.
This is fire shit.
Bro, you move. Go that side, that ass.
Bro, nah, since you want to do that, let's get right here then. Stop, come on.
Stop!
Come on.
Hey, man, get the following. Hey, get the back, that ass.
Hey.
Get the back. I'm not playing with you, bro.
All right.
What's wrong with you, nigga?
I'm just, all right, man.
Approaching me, bro. I ain't so fucking diddy. I ain't so goddamn diddy, bro.
Oh, no, let's not do that.
Y'all seeing this shit, bro? He's wilding right now, okay?
He's smiling right now, yay. He's smiling right now, yay.
Nah, I really hope we beat this shit tomorrow.
Now, word.
Nah.
All right, so this is the kid he was in the shower with. And again, I'm not demeaning them by calling them kids. Like, to me, they're literally kids. I got kids older than them. He's 20. The other dude's between 20 and 25, right? They were live streaming themselves taking showers with each other. And then the Kaisanat young man is acting as if this is, oh my God, get away from me. Well, you set up the camera to take shower with another man. I don't see the humor in this. In fact, I think there's an intention behind this. I don't know if it's them who are intending it, but I know this was viewed millions and millions and millions of times, tens of millions of times. And I'm sure a lot of people thought that was funny. A lot of kids thought it was funny. So this kid, I'm gonna stop calling kids. This young man is I Show Speed. His following is between 40 and 45 million subscribers or viewers, whatever they call them. What's going on, Uncle L? The issue I have is you knew what you were doing. You did it for the attention, which again, all power to it. But then when you're pretending like you, oh my God, look at it. What do you call him? I Show Diddy. It's like you're in the shower with another young man. You knew what you're doing. The water's on. You guys are soaping up in front of each other. When I was coming up in sports, you take your shower and get out of there. You're not in there playing like they're doing, and you're definitely not recording it. To me, that suggests you just wanted content, which again, that's fine. That's what they do. The problem with it is you are an influencer. And in one case, you got 50 million people that are watching this, and you are geared toward a younger audience. Same thing with this young man, I Show Speed. You're an influencer. You got 40 to 50 million people watching this. If it's funny to them, that's all power to it. It's also a level of deception that I don't like, because there's a reason you're doing it. And again, to me, it's not funny, and it bothers me that it's two young black men that are doing it. What did Free J say? Free J says, I stopped rocking with Kai when I saw him and other content creators do a stream in prison like it was fun and games. Yeah, see, children are his target audience. What happened to Beyond Scared Straight? Yeah, you're supposed to be discouraging this stuff. And again, I get pranks and trying to make people laugh. And I don't know who's behind the influencers. Who's influencing the influencers? Because it would seem to me that you're trying to convey something, because you're literally calling him I Show Diddy to make fun of the community while you're doing something that encourages behaviors that would go along with that. So why are you acting surprised? Why am I bringing all of this up? Shortly after that happened, this young man, actually no, this guy's our age. This guy's 40, about 45 years old, right? This is Ray J. This is Brandy's brother. He's known for some music, reality show TV. He's got like some scooters. He's got headphones. He's an entrepreneur, but he needs to keep himself relevant. And how he does it is disturbing to me. Is disturbing. That stunt that those two young men did made it to TMZ. That was a TMZ clip. So it clearly went viral. Ray J, the grown man who's twice their age, decided he wanted to be involved in this somehow. Because again, he's trying to stay relevant. Over the years, it seems to me that Ray J is either coming out or is being steered into a direction of the alphabet mafia, not community mafia. And again, there's a distinction there. The mafia has an agenda. They're trying to do something. Whatever that agenda is, they need to achieve it, whether it's passing a law, whether it's influencing younger people. There's something there that I don't agree with, right? So what he did was, actually, I'm going to show you guys what he did. So mind you, you have two 20-year-olds, between 20 and 25-year-olds showering. And for some reason, this guy, who also ironically is a big Diddy supporter and friend, and something he does, hey, what's going on, Riders? Yep, he was absolutely at them parties. You came in just in time. Ironically, there's something weird that he does, is he says, you know, I've since I've been with Diddy, I've never seen this, or you know, all the time that I've been with Diddy, you know, we've been cool, blah 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 blah. He doesn't say known. All the time that I've known him, I've never seen behaviors like this. This is when he was defending Diddy against the Ricos and talking about the Diddy parties. He always phrased it in a weird way that seems to me intentional. He's not a dumb dude, but everything's changed. I won't say everything. A lot of things have changed with him and his behavior. What's going on, Ms. Just J? And it's going in one direction. To me, it's clear. I'm sure a lot of people see it, but people are scared to talk about this stuff. I like talking about this stuff because to me, it needs to be discussed so we can address behaviors. And I can do it. I think I can do it in a way that's not going to get my videos taken down. So it can stay out there and people can hear the perspective, because I know how to talk about this. I gave the disclaimers. I'm not talking about everybody. A lot of times people get emotional when discussing stuff like this, and then they just go on a rant, and that's how you get strikes and you get your channel taken, and you get censored because it looks like you're bashing a community of people, protected class. No, that's not what I'm doing. I'm bashing a criminal organization within that class. So he decided he wanted to get in this, and my biggest issue is, one, his age, and two, why? What are you doing? Like, what are you doing? So this is an interaction he had with Kai Cenat shortly after that shower thing.
Listen to the clip saying you trying to take a shower with Kai Cenat and ice your speed.
Bro, look, bro. They kept telling. This I don't know. About the shower, me taking a shower with y'all.
Yeah, nigga.
What's going on, Frank?
Right. So look, pause. Right. So look. So so y'all took showers together, right?
No, but we be separated with swimming trunks.
That's what I mean. That's what I don't understand. Like y'all had sleepovers before, right?
Yeah, but not like that. Like.
Yeah, so no, I didn't mean it like anything. I meant it like how y'all meant it. I want to sleep over too. I want to sleep with y'all niggas too. That's how I meant it. Pause. I know. That was a lot.
Okay, so this is a 45-year-old man talking to a man half his age saying, I want to do sleepovers. I want to sleep with you too. I want to take showers with you too. And it's like, what are you doing? What's your intent here? What's going on, Frank? What's your intent? This is not where I'm from. This is a fight. Like, you don't, and he's doing it publicly. So it's not like it's just a pass and it's an innocent thing. It's a young man half your age, and you're talking about sleeping with him and taking showers with him. And clearly you're clout chasing. I mean, that's obvious, because you don't have not even a quarter of these two kids' followings. But why is a grown man approaching boys? One of them's not even legally able to drink yet. I show Speed's not even 21 yet. And you talking about sleeping with him and taking showers with him because you saw it on TV, and it's like, all right, something's going on here. I want to know what it is. Why are you doing this? These are all black men. Like, what are we doing? Who encouraged all of them to do this? Because he's over here acting shocked. Oh my God. Wait, what are you talking about? Dude, you were in the shower with another man. That's what he's talking about. This is what comes with that. This is the response you're going to get. He's over here. Oh, no, but we had our trunks on. We were separate. No, you weren't. You put on a camera and you took a shower with this dude, and now you're acting surprised that somebody's pressing up on you. I don't like this normalization of this behavior. It's not good. Yeah, he's 20 years old. He's not even old enough to drink. He's not 21. So this dude's twice their age talking about showering with him. This isn't funny. He's 23. Cool. Yeah. See, he's not even 25. I said 2025. He's not even 25. Why do they think this is funny? And again, I don't get a lot of the kids' humor, but if I made this humor, they would call me a phobe, some kind of phobe, transphobe, whatever kind of phobe. But when they do it, it's funny, and they're influencing, they're normalizing. I don't like this at all. I don't like this at all. But anyway, let's keep listening.
But that's what I meant. It's like, if y'all was in the shower, then y'all was in the shower, y'all took a shower together. So I'm like, well, shit, I'll take a shower with them niggas, like on the stream. You know what I'm saying? Of course, with clothes on, bro. You know?
Kai, man, this is crazy. This is an honor, bro. I can't, like, the next sleepover, like, if I'm not invited, it's cool. I just be heard about it, but I was heard about the first one, and I'm like, damn, man, these niggas in the city, they over there sleeping in the bed. Like, I want to sleep in the bed too.
This isn't funny. And I know he trolls too, but dude, you're in front of the world right now. You know this is going to go viral, and I'm sure that's part of the intent. But this is a grown man, 45 years old, shirtless, talk to a man half his age about wanting to sleep with him. Why? That's the purpose of my life. Why? What are we doing here? Do we need this agenda in every aspect of life? That's my question. Because while they're into gaming, they're also into the world of music and hip hop. So you're influencing more than just kids who play Minecraft. Like you're literally, he has hip hop stars on. They do celebrity basketball games. This is more than just game streaming. And he's becoming more and more and more feminine, speaking about Ray J. And again, if it's the troll, why is that okay? Aren't you mocking that community when you do this kind of stuff? Because if we did this, it's the end of the world. I don't like this. It's leaking into sports, gaming, like I said, every social media platform, whether it be TikTok, IG, Facebook, Twitch, YouTube. Like you're pushing an agenda. It's clear to me what's going on. Kiss my cheeks. And I don't like it at all because it makes us look bad. That's one aspect, but it's actually impacting kids. They think this is funny, so they think it's okay, so they're going to replicate this stuff. Wow, do you see how many views they got? 40 million views on that. That's a lot of money. Let's go take a shower and stream it. It's like, really? This is what we want to do. This is what you want to use your influence for. It's not funny. This is a grown man, a shirtless grown man talking like this to a boy. Anyway, let's keep going.
I don't mean sleep in the bed with you. I mean I want my own bunk. Kevin Hart got a bunk. Juicy got a bunk. Nigga, this a big night. This one of the biggest nights. I want to sleep too, my nigga. So is it good? Am I coming? Like, I gotta get my numbers up, bro.
Wait, hold on. No. You don't gotta. You don't gotta. No. It's not. Listen, Ray J. Listen
to this.
It ain't about getting your numbers up. It's just trying to see if you really committed to this shit.
What does that mean? He said it right out in open. It ain't about the numbers. I'm just trying to see if you committed to it. Is that the arrangement you and Speed came up with? So you and I showed Speed, wanted to show everybody that you're committed. Committed to what? There's no reason for him to say that. That doesn't even make sense in the context of what they're saying. The other dude's supposed to be saying, I just want to see if you're committed to. That's what Ray Day should be saying. Why is the kid saying that? I'm not a conspiracy theorist to talk about rituals and all that stuff, but why is the kid telling a man twice his age, hey, it ain't about the numbers, I just want to see if you're committed to it? Committed to what? He never clarifies either. Listen to this.
You don't gotta. No. It's not. Listen, Ray J. It ain't about getting your numbers up. It's just trying to see if you really committed to this shit. We not gonna be doing no sleepovers and shit. We might just pull up to the crib. You feel me? We could probably do a stream, nigga.
Okay, that's cool, but no sleepover?
No sleeping. No, not the way you. Not this. No, you got. I think you got to like not here sleeping in the bed with niggas. No.
Punga. Remember Punga came in?
So I started putting that in there just to remind me to tell everybody, like, subscribe, and share. But Kai's acting surprised, like, oh my God, I can't believe he's talking to me like this. You started all this. And now you're asking to see if he's committed? Yeah, they're talking in code.
And Pooga played you something in the bed? You was in the bed? And Pooga came and hopped in the bed with you and played you something?
See, you keep saying it like that, Ray J. You can't say it like that. Damn!
Bro, I don't know how to say it, bro. I'm just talking to you like a real person. I don't know. He came to you and he got in the bed with you. He played you some shit. You got under the cover and he was like, Ray J, really? Ray J, really? Man, Ray J, really? You don't remember that one?
I remember.
I was butthurt. I mean, not butthurt.
All right, Reggie, I'm gonna call you back, nigga.
No,
I'm gonna call you back.
bro.
I'm gonna call you back, my boy.
Bro, you
What you talking about? Man, shit.
Yo, Kai.
So that's supposed to be funny. And again, I'm sure a lot of people laughed at that. A man twice his age, laying back. I don't know if he's in a bed or a recliner, shirtless, talking about butthurt, using all these pause phrases, talking like a kid. He's not a kid. No 45-year-old man talks like that. We just don't. That's not even, we didn't come up talking like that, so there's no reason for him to be talking like that now. Unless you're trying to persuade or influence. He wants to be an influence. Talking about numbers, I want to sleep with. Like, come on, man, what are we doing? You're literally old enough to be his father. And you're talking like you're one of them. Grow up. I know it's hard sometimes to act like a man, stay a man. So, all this happened last year. Why am I bringing it up now? Right here, as you can see, this is him again. He was on the Cam Newton's podcast. I put the link in my description. It seems to be a show and trolling to try to make people uncomfortable. Sacha Baron Cohen's really good at that. This is not his thing, though. So if this is a new thing that he's going to be doing, we need to be aware of it because, again, he's now trying to get in with influencers. But anyway, 2 weeks ago, or almost 2 weeks ago, he went on Cam Newton's podcast, and Cam Newton's going to bring it up. But look at how he's acting. Look at his mannerism. Listen to the words he's using. He's not acting like a man. This is just, I don't know what this is. Other than frustrating to me, I don't know what this is because I don't like it. I just don't like it. It's not funny because you're doing this with children. Well, not children. You're doing this with 20-year-olds and 23-year-olds who influence children. And you're doing it in front of those children. And I really, really, really have a problem with this.
Hey, you diss Ray, y'all ain't invited to our shower stream. Just fucking, just on my side.
Shower stream?
Yeah, I'm doing a shower. Well, Kai got mad because I told Kai I want to take a shower with you and stream with you and ISO speed in the shower.
What?
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, bro.
I'm like, bro. I want to take a shower with y'all niggas too.
Listen to how this is acting. No grown man talks like this. Yeah, bro. I want to take a shower with him too, bro. Like, come on. And he's talking to a man. So then when the man reacts, he's turning it up. So Cam, he's got style. he's into the whole fashion thing. And I'm going to talk about that a little bit too, but clearly he's a man and he doesn't do this. So when he reacts to it, what is Ray J going to do? He's going to get more flamboyant. Why? That's going to be my question. I'm just going to keep saying, why? What are we doing? What is this? Look at how he's flapping his hands around. This doesn't make sense to me. It does not compute. It doesn't compute. I don't understand this.
Yo, Kai, you diss Ray, y'all ain't invited to our shower stream. Just fucking, just on my side.
Shower stream?
Yeah, I'm doing a shower. Well, Kai got mad because I told Kai I want to take a shower with you and stream with you and ISO speed in the shower.
What?
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, bro.
I'm like, bro. I want to take a shower with y'all niggas too. They like, yo.
Hold on. What's your sexuality?
You just asked me about Amber.
I'm asking
I
you.
have shout out to the Gw.stgdesigns.
Okay, so now we're pushing an agenda. It's clear. He's got a nickname for it. It's called the Gw.stgdesigns. Clever little marketing thing that he's doing. But again, the way he's speaking is not normal. This is an act. It just is. I don't have an issue with this community. I don't like flamboyancy because you're pushing it on me now, and I may have to explain this to my son. You're putting on a show for what? I don't need to know who you want to sleep with, dude. I just don't. I don't care. But when you impose it on me, I start having a problem with it. And then you're gonna claim hate crime. It's like a self-fulfilling prophecy. Men don't talk like this. We just don't. We don't. He grew up in the same era that I grew up in. I don't know where he grew up. I grew up in Chicago. He may be from LA. I don't know. I don't know where he grew up, but they didn't allow this. I can tell you that. You don't do this. And now he's talking to a grown man putting on this show as if he's just trying to, like he's a shock jock or something.
I shouted out to the Gay agency. Actually, the Gay agency's here. Dumpin' D, The Rod. They're the CEO.
Do you play both ways?
Come on, bro. I ain't never played both ways.
Okay.
I
I think
never
that's
played
important
both ways.
to mention,
Not
because
really.
when you say you want to shower with another man,
Think about it like this. People's sexuality. Why? What does that matter?
it does not. That's
Then
what
why? But why ask the question?
Because you've transformed into an extremely feminine looking dude talking about agency, sleeping with boys or men half your age, and taking showers with men half your age. That's why he's asking. He's trying to understand what's going on in this interview. I couldn't watch the whole thing. I watched this part and it's like, I just wanted to talk about it because I saw it. And I'm sure a lot of people saw this. But I needed to react to this. I needed to talk about why I'm reacting to this. And I needed to explain the importance of reacting to this. Because it's not because it's funny and, oh, look at Ray J's. He's so funny, isn't he? He's so funny. No, he's not. This is not. There's an agenda. And we have an issue with the feminization of young black men. And part of it is men not being around to model behaviors. Whether you want to blame the men, blame the women, it doesn't matter. We're not there as a whole. And I'm putting myself in there, even though I'm here with my son. But I'm just saying us as in a people. We're just not there. We're not doing well. So you have men who were taught by women how to be men. Then you have men like this who are taught by a different type of man, like Diddy. And he's not being taught to be a man. So this is how he's behaving. The problem is he's our age. You're too old to be doing this. Yeah, bro. Come on. What is this? It's not mental health. He knows what he's doing. He really does. And he's marketing. He just plugged two dudes. You heard him plug it. The agency is here, whatever. They're the CEOs of this, that. This is all marketing. So he's trying to influence people.
because it's just like the question that I asked in regards to you saying that you're not a brother.
No, not you.
Okay.
I'm talking about in general. Like, why ask the question of what actual whole are people enjoying?
So again, he's clearly trying to shock Cam Newton. What type of whole are people enjoying?
That's what we're asking. Because somebody could be an ear. What is they're not gay and they're not straight. They like ear holes. Who are they? A new name of hole fuckers. It's irrelevant, right? Not.
So he's normalizing this behavior, and he's saying, don't ask about it, while he's displaying it. And this is a problem. This is why most people overwhelmingly prefer to not know. I don't care. Don't push it on me. Don't influence my kids. And you're good. Why do you have to do this? Why? Again, I'm just going to keep asking why, because I don't understand this.
In your position, but I'm saying, when I say, like, what do you like to do when you leave the office and go home and close the door and you're in your world? And it is important for certain people to know, For me, I have a agency, and the agency takes care of everything LGBTQIA+, right? I'm proud of that.
This is an agenda. So he says the right thing when he says, what you do in your home, that's for you. Yeah, I agree. So why are you telling us? This podcast was not about his sexuality. He made it about it. So he can talk about the gay agency, and he keeps saying it because it's catchy. Oh, look at that. Never thought of that. It's so clever. He's promoting himself to that community. In the reality TV world, it's huge, huge. So this is what he's trying to do. Maybe he's going to start a show. I don't know. I can't speak to why he's doing what he's doing. I can ask why he's doing, but I can definitely speak to what he's doing. And this is sick.
So we say pause, and there's a lot of gay fucking slurs going on, and it's fun, but these are my friends.
Yeah, but just so you understand, after speaking with a person who was a homosexual.
Who? Suge?
No.
Oh.
Because
he's definitely a homo. I love Suge, though.
Yeah.
So he's playing in everybody's face here. He's calling somebody a homo while acting like this, while saying he's all for this community. So he's playing in everybody's face here. So you have a grown man, Cam Newton. He's a supreme athlete, one of the greatest college displays of athleticism I've ever seen when he was playing here. I'm in Texas. And he's scared to say certain words because he knows what can happen to him for speaking these words. You see it. He's I don't want to. Before this video, matter of fact, let me do this real quick. Because at the beginning of the video, he went back and edited this interview just to be careful so he doesn't get canceled. So why are some people able to talk about this? I'm almost there. 1 second. I'll pull it up when I get there. Here we go. Look at this. I found this to be very interesting. Share screen. Let me move this over here so I can. Cam Newton, J. Here we go. Share. All right. When you click on this interview, what do you think it's going to do? Because to me, I didn't understand this at all. Bam, pause. It says the opinions expressed by the guests are their own and do not represent those of Cam Newton, Funky Friday, or Iconic Saga. We assume no responsibility or liability for any views. Why did he feel the need to do this? People are scared to talk about this topic. And when they do, they do this. Cam Newton is a grown man scared to use words. This is what I was talking about earlier when I said I need to talk about this because I think I can get away with it because I'm responsible with how I'm talking. And if they take down my videos, I think I can fight it. Because I'm not bashing anybody. I'm talking about some very specific people within the community. But why do you think he had to do this? To me, this is crazy. And look what it says at the bottom. Cam Newton, Ray J, uncensored. This might be my last interview. This dude, it's a joke, but it's not. He's worried. They had to go back in and edit and put this in there. People are scared to speak. I speak.
You can see. Shout out to Gay. They know. They were proof.
But saying words like pause, saying words like no homo, that
I never said no homo.
Yeah, but those just to educate the viewer, those are all derogatory slurs.
I totally.
Pause is not a derogatory slur. It's saying, hey, I said something that can be interpreted in a kind of way that I don't mean it to be said. And people laugh, ha ha ha. So now they're trying to make pause a slur. No homo I can see. Because you're literally okay, I get that one. But pause is say, hey man, whoa, what are we doing here? I don't want a part of this conversation. It's actually saying what I've been saying this whole time. That's your thing, cool. I just don't want anything to do with this. I don't like it. Now, if I know you don't like it, then it's a weapon. But it's a topic that people are scared to address. Anytime I address this topic, I actually get views. So people want to hear about it. They want to get their, not their voice, but their perspective heard. And for the most part, most people agree with it. We saw it during the election. Most people don't want this stuff. Cam Newton is scared to use words.
I disagree. No homo is derogatory. Absolutely.
Okay.
Pause is fun, and every time I said pause, what did I say?
Shout out to the gauges.
I rest my case, Your Honor.
So that's like saying, if you've seen Talladega Nights, but I said with all due respect, that doesn't mean you can say anything. So he says, I could say, pause, make gay jokes, but then I shout out the community, so that makes it okay. He's trying to figure out a way to get into this community. Clearly, it's for views and clout, and he's putting on a show. It's an act. I think he's just trying to get a reality show, to be honest with you.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean it's right, though.
Mm-hmm. That's extremely right, because not only am I having fun, I'm also respecting the gay community publicly, taking the risk of anybody saying, are you gay? Because I don't give a because I got gay friends. I got a lot of gay friends. I got a lot of trans friends.
Yeah. But are you, though?
No.
Okay.
But what I'm saying is, when you say no, when I say no, I'm not gay, and when I say I have trans friends, but no, I'm not trans, I want to make it clear that there's nothing wrong with being that.
It is nothing wrong with that.
When somebody calls somebody gay, I take it personally because I have gay friends, because I'm saying, you're calling me gay. What are you saying?
See, when a racial conversation comes up between a black person and a white person, if the white person says, but I have black friends, everybody looks at them some kind of way. Because why are you doing this? Why are you bringing this up? Oh, my sister married a black man. Like, it looks some kind of way. This is what he's doing right here. He's making an excuse. And it's a really bad excuse. Like, but I have all these trans friends and gay friends. Why are you telling us this? Why do you think we care? Other than the display you're putting on here. You're trying to make us care. I don't care. I don't like it. So I'm talking about it. But I don't care about you. I care about how you're portraying yourself. And you're trying to be an influencer. You're trying to get in with 20-year-old kids who are influencers of kids.
You're saying gay isn't cool? Because that's how I'm taking it. Because I have gay friends.
Well, take it this way.
No, you didn't call me gay.
Okay.
Some people say you gay ass nigga. I'm like, or anybody when they use the gay
Look at
slur
his
to
hand.
somebody, as if like Suge is saying that me and Puffy are lovers. You heard that?
That shit.
Bro, you see that?
Yes.
Bro.
Hold for sound. That's what she told me last night.
Oh, wait. Let's cut around.
So Suge Knight did an interview and he did say that. Okay. Every time you talk about Diddy, you don't say I've known him for 20 years. You say I've been with him for 20 years. How do you think somebody's going to interpret that? You're choosing your words carefully. You know what you're saying, dude. What is this?
Right when I said Suge said, and Puffy, this shit, the storm came down. I'm telling you, bro, the demons are out, bro. This shit dark, bro. Like the demons are out tonight, bro. I'm telling you right now.
So what?
It's nothing angelic about us. We have brought the fucking darkness to this place. We brought it.
Got it? You stopping and starting again?
We brought the darkness, bro.
We need. Are these?
We brought the fucking darkness, bro. We only got a little bit of time left. I gotta tell the truth. Annie M, Toto, Annie M, Toto, Annie M, Toto. Go get in the shed. It's storming. Y'all saw The Wizard of Oz? Yeah. Love that movie.
I look at
Okay,
him.
So
This is a show. He's not high. He wants people to ask if he's high. It's so dumb and ridiculous and obvious to me what he's doing. What are you doing? It's nothing but a character. It's such a joke. He's trying to find a Cat Williams type of moment where he thinks he can go viral to spark whatever he's trying to achieve here, which again, I think it's a reality TV show. Because that's what he's been doing the most of. Grab the hourglass and then look at him like, oh, was I not supposed to do that? This is so bad. It's so bad. Just cringe, that kind of bad. And look how he's sitting. It's dumb. Dude, you're my age. What are you doing?
I got this.
Look how he's sitting.
Look
how he's sitting.
It's comfortable.
All right, so I couldn't watch any more of that. This is the quarterback of my football team. Plays with the Chicago Bears. This is what I talk about influencing in young people. He's got a pink phone. He's got his nails done. He's got on lipstick. This is the player that my team chose to get rid of Justin Fields for because he's supposed to be the future. This behavior is rewarded and celebrated, and I don't understand why. I would like to understand why, but I don't understand why. If you look at this here, this is him again in a dress, and it says how Black male athletes are challenging our idea of masculinity. Okay. Just by saying that means that there is an agenda, literally, against masculinity and our idea of masculinity. This is normal, what he's doing here. I don't like him. If this year he throws 50 touchdowns, that's not going to change the fact that I don't like him. I think he's bad for everything. When he was negotiating with the Bears, Chicago Bears, he was trying to get his nail guy entered into his contract to where his nail guy can travel with the team. That's his thing, nails. So if you see right there, he paints his nails before every game. It's a gimmick. And on the bottom, oh, you can't see it. Crap, let me see. Let me blow this up. The bottom, it says Caleb Williams with a fresh nail paint job for his NFL debut. This is I have to cheer for this guy. This is my quarterback. You think I want to? Again, if he were doing this at home in his life, if he had a TV show doing this, I wouldn't care. But you're purposely displaying this stuff. Like, come on, what are we doing? This is Odell. He's an extremely overrated football player who's known for Diddy parties. He's known for dressing like a female. He's a fashion guy. He made one of the greatest catches ever, and now every time somebody does a catch even like it, they compare it to this guy. But he's been injured half his career, so he had to find a way to stay relevant. So why not do this? Who can it hurt? I don't like it. This is one of the greatest basketball players to ever play the game of basketball. This is a grown man, Russell Westbrook. He doesn't need to do this. He really doesn't need to do this. I don't understand this. Unless you're, as my title says, influencing roles in feminization of young black men. I don't understand why you would do this, why you would want to portray yourself this way. Do it at home. Do it when you go out with your friends, wherever you go out. Why do you have to put this mainstream when you know that this sport is targeted to kids? Because my age group, my demographic is, we've left the sport of basketball, all-time low ratings. So you're appealing now to kids, and this is what you're choosing. He's got kids. This is I'm telling you, one of the greatest athletes to ever play the game of basketball. And you're wearing a dress. This is Kuz. He used to be in the Lakers. I think he's still in DC. What is this, man? What are you trying to do? It's all black dudes. You know, you would never see Tom Brady doing this. You'd never see Peyton Manning dressed like this. Eli Manning. You're not going to see Marino dressed like this. As a matter of fact, there's Jim Everett and Chris Everett. Well, let me go back. Sorry. Jim Everett was I want to stop. There you go. Jim Everett was a quarterback in the league, and he famously got into a fight with Jim Rome because Jim Rome was calling Jim Everett Chris Everett, calling him soft. They literally got into a fight on TV over that. Literally got into a fight on TV over that. So now it's mainstream to not just joke or call people that or taunt. It's what they're doing. This is Kuz again, wearing a full-on dress. To me, this is encouraging behaviors. This is my opinion. I have no issue with these people doing what they do. I don't like it on a mainstream platform where it's targeting the younger audience. I don't agree with it. Dwayne Wade. Right here it says, I've been getting my nails painted since 2007. And he's continued his self-care routine since then. What's going on, Lou? Dwayne Wade. Unfortunately, he's from Chicago. Like, if you know the story of his kid, he actively promotes this lifestyle. His son is now his daughter. When you involve kids is when I have an issue. That's when I will have an issue. This is him and his wife. So Gabrielle Union is clearly okay with it because she allowed her son to transition. I don't know how far they've gone with it, but they've gone far enough that he's now a she. Or at least that's what they're calling him. What is he doing? I don't agree with any of this. And it's not that I'm disagreeing with the lifestyle. I'm going to keep saying this so that if YouTube takes this down, I can point to how many times I said I don't have an issue with the community. I have an issue with gearing it towards kids. And he literally has a kid that he's geared this toward. This is James Harden. James Harden openly gets mocked because he's very feminine when he's walking on a court, the way he postures his hands. He's just, this is what they want masculinity to look like. And I don't agree. This is PJ Tucker. He's actually known for being a tough guy, and then this started happening. I don't understand this. Same with Westbrook, actually. He was like in a gang. And now when you get money, this is what you guys do? PJ Tucker, this is what you do? Why? I just keep asking why. Jordan Clarkson, why? Why are you doing this? Why? How is this a form of expression? You're not a performer. You're not on stage playing the bass. You know what I mean? I don't understand this. You're not expressing any kind of artistic views or anything, because again, you're not playing music, you're not drawing, you're not doing anything. You play basketball, and this is how you want to be portrayed. This is Serge Ibaka. This dude's a 7-foot elite athlete and a married man, and this is what he's doing in his spare time. I don't get it. It has to be an agenda. Somebody has to be saying this is a good idea. All these people have people that advise them. You know what would be a really good idea, LeBron? Walk around with a purse. I don't understand. What I do understand is this is clearly an agenda, because this doesn't just happen out of nowhere. This was not happening 10 years ago. Why is it happening now? Why would this man, who's one of the greatest athletes ever, according to his longevity and his ability, his size, his strength, speed, why would he do this? It's not funny. It's not. Again, I'm not into the conspiracies talking about rituals, but then what is it? Somebody's got to explain this to me. Why is this okay? You got sons. Do they laugh at this?
But there's
Maybe
drama.
maybe they're fans of Kai Cenat. So here's the verbal part of what's going on. This is Michelle Obama on Jason Whitlock's show. He's got a show on the Blaze and on YouTube called Fearless. I think I put the link to this in there also. This is Michelle Obama talking to a panel of gay men about sports and the plight of sports talk radio and I guess broadcasting period.
Drama in
There's
sports.
so much drama. Yeah, that's right.
You know, if I listen to ESPN for an hour, it's like watching the Real Housewives of Atlanta.
That's
You
right.
know,
Yeah.
I mean, you know, it's the same drama, and they're yelling at each other, and they don't get along. You know, I mean, Stephen A. Smith, he's just like every other
he'd
talk
be a
show
great
host.
Real Housewife.
He would be,
Right.
It
right?
would be amazing.
So that's why I'm like, what's the difference? It's just, you know, it's just sociological drama. I mean,
Right. So again, they're normalizing it. They're making fun of it, but they're essentially saying, it's no different than what we do. It's drama. And of course they can say that because that they're part of the community. So you can call Stephen A. gay and there's not going to be repercussions. Why would there be? Now, Stephen A. responded and was kind of annoyed, but he does act like a female. They argue the same topic every day. Almost every single day. You see these guys. Shannon Sharp, you seen how he dresses? Who are you doing this for? You saw who his assistant. Everybody saw this stuff. It's completely feminized. So when a boy wants to learn what happened on yesterday's game, he turns on the TV, goes to ESPN, and he sees a bunch of dudes acting like females, dressed like females, arguing like females, screaming the same talking points over and over and over, like females. No offense. But it's a normalization. And she's saying, well, they're not really very masculine. What's wrong with it? It's just like what we do.
The fact that people over seasons of working together still can't get along.
Right.
They still have the same arguments, and it's not just women, but this happens in sports too.
Right.
I find it fascinating.
It is.
It's just like, why do you keep going to dinner together?
She's right. That's the craziest part, is that she's actually right. Skip Bayless, what are you doing? Shannon Sharp, what are you doing? All these guys, the exact same topic, exact same arguments. They're screaming at the top of their lungs. They're doing all this flamboyant nonsense. It ain't masculine, I can tell you that much.
It never ends well. And don't ever vacation with her ever again.
This has got to be a high point for ESPN. This has got that the first lady, a supermodel first lady, is having a conversation with her with her brother, with her brother who looks as feminine as this supermodel former first lady, and two gay guys. And they're talking about how feminine ESPN is. Hats off to Stephen A. Smith and Bob Iger and Ryan Clark and Gilbert Arenas and Shannon Sharp. You have feminized ESPN to the point that a supermodel first lady, one of the most beautiful women to ever walk in the White House, is talking with her gay friends and brother, and they're talking about how you remind them of a bunch of housewives in Atlanta. Hats off.
It's true. That's the whole presentation that I had. Grown men trying to have showers with and sleep with men half their age is sick. And he's openly saying it. And he's trying to normalize it. And he's talking like he's 20 years old. He's trying to relate. That's grooming. Now, they're not underage, but they're still half your age, man. What's your end game? You're openly displaying how feminine you can be. And it's sick. But anyway, I'm Mo Speaks. If you're new here, like, subscribe, share. I have to talk about this stuff. When I see it, I gotta say something, because you just watched Cam Newton terrified to even talk about the subject, to the point where he went back and put in a disclaimer on the interview so he didn't get in trouble. A lot of people get in trouble for talking about this stuff. I can fight it. I think I've said enough and enough times that I'm not against any community. But the Italian mafia does not represent the whole Italian people. Just like the alphabet mafia does not represent all of the alphabet community. They just don't. I don't want my son growing up seeing this nonsense, thinking that it's okay for a man to wear a skirt or a dress or pink. My wife always says, well, there's some stylish pink. That's fine. He's not wearing it. It's just not. I'm sorry. I don't want them to mistake my son and expose him to a man twice his age talking about showering with him because he's wearing pink. I just not good with it. Nail painting, definitely not. Now we're going into the football season. I got to cheer on a grown man with lipstick. I know he's got a pink phone and his nails did. I'm going to be booing and cheering at the same time because I want my team to win. I just don't want him at the head of the team. I just don't. It's not a good look. It's not modeling the behavior. Like when we growing up, we wanted to be like the stars of our teams, Walter Payton, Mike Singletary. Like we're looking up to these dudes like, man, if I can get to the league, I would want to play like that dude. I don't want my son saying, man, if I get to the league, I get my nails painted like that dude to make millions of dollars. No, I'm not good with that. I looked up to Mike Singletary, Michael Jordan, like athletes that you want to be like. And the tougher they were, the more for some reason we wanted to be like. It's what it is. Lou's cracking up. It's what it is. Everybody knows that most dudes wanted to be like the womanizer guy if he's a womanizer, the tough dude if he's tough. You want to be like Barry Sanders, he can just run over people, like just smash human beings. Like we wanted to see that. We wanted to watch who's a really tough running back that just run people over. In my day, it's still gonna go now. His nickname was Sweetness, so that's not good. But Walter Payton would run human beings over, just destroy them. Bo Jackson's another one. That's the kind of dude you want your kids looking at. A tough guy. Maybe a womanizer, maybe not too much. But you can explain some stuff away. You can't explain orange nails and lipstick. And I know he's got a pink phone now. Sorry. Share this. You're not going to get in trouble if you share it. What's the worst that can happen if you share it? What it's going to say is this video has been removed for violating YouTube guidelines. And it'll probably come back up because I'll fight it. And I'll take out the whatever they think was offensive if I have to. I just don't get it. I don't get it. I'm going to pretend like taking a shower with another man is okay and then act, oh my God, what are you doing when he gets too close to you? It's an act. It's a show. We see it. We see you. I see you. You're a clown.